Hello everyone, my name is Akmal Rahman. This video demonstrates the backend development for element 2 of the mobile application development module. All applications are developed using Java in Android Studio. No database is used. Instead, Java logic validation adapter and activity communication are implemented at the backend in this video. In this video, I will demonstrate 4 applications: button interaction app, weight converter app, catalog app and registration, and login app. This is the Butter Interaction app. The purpose of this app is to demonstrate event handling at the backend using Java. And the demonstrating functionality is like clicking the color buttons, like click the animal buttons and the reset buttons as shown. And I'll show how it works. When I click the color buttons, the background color changes dynamically. When I click the animal buttons, the image displays and this is handled using set on click listener in Java. In the backend, each button uses a click listener implemented with Lambda expression. This approach makes the code cleaner, easier to maintain, and the reset button restores the default background and the placeholder image showing control of application state. And the main challenge was managing multiple button interaction without repeating the code. Using Lambda expression, simplify the implementation and improved readability. Weight converter app. It converts weight values between multiple units such as kilograms, pounds, grams, and tons using Java backend logic. And let's see how it works. If I try to convert without any value, the backend detects that the input field is empty. This conversion is prevented and a message is shown asking the user to enter a weight. This validation is handled using Java before any calculation is performed. And this was the invalid input demonstration, and let's go for the valid input demonstration. Now I will enter a valid numerical value. When I enter 10 kilograms and press the convert, the backend calculates the result correctly and displays the converted value. The calculation uses a base unit conversion approach when the value where the value is first converted to grams and then converted into a selected target unit. When I press the swap buttons, the selected units are exchanged and the conversion is recalculated immediately using the same backend logic. And the clear function button reset the input field and result the display and unit selection. In this demonstration, control the same management using Java. So this is how the clear button works. So this is the backend code of this application. So this is the backend. In this, the backend unit conversion factors are stored in hash map. This allowed the app to support multiple units efficiently without complex conditional statements. The main challenge was handling the multiple unit conversion in a scalable way using grams as a base unit, simplified the logic and made it easy to add more units in the future. Now, this is the catalog app, which displays animal information using a view pager and a horizontal recycler view. So I'll show how it works. When I swipe or click on an icon, the selected animal is displayed. The previous and next button also change the displayed items. Now let's look into the backend. In the backend, the data is stored using an animal model class. Adapters are used to blind data to both the view pager and recycler view. A lambda callback connects icon clicks or directly into the view pager position. So this is icon adapter.java, and this is the page adapter, and this is animal.java where we give the information about the images, and this is the main activity.java. Where we give information about the animals to create the catalog. The main challenge was aligning the recycler view with the view pager using a shared data list and callback listener solved the issue. Our This is the registration and login app. First, I will demonstrate the registration process. So let's sign up. And this, let me give my full name. Atma Shinga. And let's select the gender, the birth year, 2006. And let's give the username and password. I'm going to give the same. Wait a second. Okay. Atma Shinga. Let's give the password 2345. And let's re-enter the password, but let's mismatch the password. Let's see what's the result we can get. 4567. Try to register. It shows password doesn't match. Yeah, so that's what happened here. So let's try to give the real password 2345. Let's register. Registration successful. Yeah, so finally we got the registration successful. So the backend validates empty fields, password matching, and gender selections. Incorrect inputs are prevented before registration is allowed. Okay, so let's clear the form. Let's see if this button works. Here it goes. Yes. So that's what about the registration form. Let's go back and try the login page. Yep, so this is our login page. So let's try to log in. Let's give the wrong information, misinformations first. So let's see what's the result. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, invalid login. So yeah, so let's give the right information. Here we go. We got the welcome page. So during login, the entered credentials are compared with the stored data. If the credentials are incorrect, access is denied. So now this is our welcome page. After successful login, user details are passed to the welcome screen using intents. So now let's see the backend. This is the backend. This is the main activity Java. This is register activity.java. This is the login activity. User data is stored temporarily using static variables. This demonstration demonstrates basic session handling and activity to activity data transfer. This is the register activity.java codes, and here's the welcome page. This is the main activity Java, and these are our XML codes. This has been shown in the element 1, and the XML welcome. So yeah, that's all about the login registration app. So the main challenge was handling validation across multiple screens using structured condition. The structured conditional checks ensure data integrity, and these were the apps I built: the registration and login app, catalog app, weight converting app, and the button interaction app. What all Across all applications, common challenges includes having invalid inputs, debugging runtime errors, and managing event-driven logic. These issues were resolved by adding proper validations, refactoring code, and testing each feature thoroughly. So when the code having some errors, I used to go with the AI tools so to correct the errors, to go through my codes, and if there is any error found in my code, I used AI helps that was helpful for me to to correct the incorrect errors. And what went well was completing all planned applications successfully and improving my understanding of Java backend logic. What went wrong was initial difficulty understanding error messages and debugging. Through this project, I learned how to structure backend code, validate user input, and build scalable Android applications. And in conclusion, I could say all applications were successfully implemented and meet the learning outcomes of Element 2. So, thank you for watching.